Hello, beautiful community. My long COVID enemy can't stop winning against me, so we're going to talk like this. Trump disgustingly attacked journalist Kaitlan Collins, and it's not just voyeuristic to review it. It goes to the core of democracy and the place of journalism in democracy. So let's watch, and we're going to react.
What would you say to the survivors who feel they haven't gotten justice?
You are the worst reporter. No wonder CNN has no ratings because of people like you. You know, she's a young woman. I don't think I've ever seen you smile. I've known you for 10 years. I don't think I've ever seen a smile on your face.
I'm asking you about survivors.
You know why? You know why you're not smiling? Because you know you're not telling the truth, and you're a very dishonest organization, and they should be ashamed of you.
These are survivors of a sexual abuse.
So, first, Kaitlan, she couldn't have done any better, because what you've got to do is maintain your skeleton, your verticality, psychologically speaking, and just not yield. Not yield by mirroring Trump's misbehavior, by losing your cool back at him. So all she needed to do was just keep going with the point and saying, no, Mr. President, that's the point, that's the question. Now, 10, 20 years ago, that would have looked like a complete win for Kaitlan in that environment. But in today's profoundly clownified political environment, it's not clear that she comes across as a winner in our information environment, but she couldn't have done any more to keep her cool and to be effective and assertive in that situation. So 10 out of 10 to Kaitlan. Now, at the same time, I've got a problem with the rest of the people in the room. So let's talk about this. What's happening there is that a member of the journalistic profession is being attacked. Also, a female member of the journalistic profession is being attacked. And also a member of the profession who is of the younger generation. I just Googled her. She's born in 1992. She's 3 years younger than my little sister. So she's about 33. And that means that you've got to feel some collegiate protectiveness of her. You've got to feel love for your profession, which especially means love toward its future and love towards its younger generation. And love especially toward the best examples of it among the younger generation. This is generically important, but there's something bigger that makes it really important for us today. That's that we're in the age of democratic decline. And in our age, it's not just that it's really good to have this kind of reaction. It's absolutely essential to save not just democracy, but your damn profession. Now, the female point is important because the equality of women isn't just something that's true in journalism the way it's true in other professions. It's constitutively true in journalism in a special way. Because the notion that women are the equal of men in the journalistic profession and in other professions itself depends for its social sustenance on the presence of robust and truth-seeking journalism in your political culture. When that goes, then that conviction goes too, and we have a reversal of rights. So what then do you do in practice? And the answer is it doesn't matter. You just have to react somehow. It doesn't mean you've got to boo Trump, but the most obvious thing would be is that the next person to speak picks up the pieces from Kaitlan and doesn't just press her question again, but presses against Trump his inappropriate handling of Kaitlan's question. And the person after does that too, and the person after that as well. Now, then Trump might say, I've had enough, and walk out. But it's important that, you know, it's not that she needed others to stand up for her in that room, but the journalistic profession needed others to stand up for her in that room. And this gets even more important, because it's not just that you've got to do it to protect your damn profession in a period of democratic decline. It's that you've also got to do it as practice, because you've got to start practicing for a very difficult situation where you're being presented with a kind of politics that's increasingly authoritarian, increasingly post-truth, and you're increasingly untrained to handle it, and your institutions are also fearful, lost, and unconceptualizing for you how you should handle it. So the importance of the reaction wasn't just that it's important to start having these reactions now, but that it's important for journalists to start practicing having these reactions so that they have better skills to handle the authoritarian age to come. So they needed to do it because it was the right and effective thing to do, but they also needed to do it because it's time to start practicing. Let's 11 talk soon.